We have some threatening skies, but nothing to get in the way for this game that we have in store for you this afternoon. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. In this offense, the tight end always seems to be open, and the quarterback always knows where to find him, Jesse.
These two are really special. I think they're going to be up for the individual awards for their respective positions at the end of the year. But, David, when this offense gets going, I really like how early they try to get the tight end involved in games. It shouldn't be any different in this one. He's a massive part of what they do throwing.
And I think that's the biggest problem. To have a great quarterback, he knows exactly where he's looking. I'm going to my great tight end. It's good individual matchups. How do you want to play him? Do you want to put a safety on him? Do you want to put a linebacker on him? Like, great recognition from a QB finding a great player is not great things for the defense.
Out wide right, it's Reynolds. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The give, it's Shepard. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Hand off again on the stop. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Reynolds. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. The kick is on its way. Catches it at the 15. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. And here comes the sophomore running back. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Now on first down from the 30. Out wide right, it's Daniels. Turning it on! He's at the 50. Running through contact. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. In the red area, it's McClain. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Keeps it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. And now the ball is knocked free. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. On the delay, it's Shepard. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Hits inside, it's McClain. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. 2nd and long here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Running to the left. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's McClain. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shepard. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Push is ahead. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Long way to go on second down. On the run, it's Shepard. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Avoids the pressure and gets away. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Snags it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. From the gun. Gets rid of it. Out wide left, it's Shepard. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Making the adjustment on the play. Straight ahead, it's Shepard. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. Spins away from the defender. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score came on an impressive run from the 20. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Daniels.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. That last play might have helped the completion percentage, but not the attempt to get the first down. They'll try it here on 3rd. It's complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Headed for the corner. It's McClain. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to get the corner. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Daniels. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Off-play action. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Nice move to pick up yardage. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26, a huge pickup on the ground. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. He's got it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll go back to work on offense. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side is Shepard. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Wants to throw on 1st. It's complete on the right side. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Finds his man on the RPO. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Firing to the end zone. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Driving forward, it's Tremble. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Swamped immediately. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man in the middle. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. No good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 6 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Sooners on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
First play of this drive. Fires quickly. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast.
The ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They believe they can run right here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Looking for running room. And he's brought down after a short gain. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Looking deep. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The play fake. Out wide left, it's Daniels. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Looking to throw for it. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. To the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Powers inside. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. They boot it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Second down, gonna throw it. They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Running inside, it's McClain. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Keeps it himself. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's McLean. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback's treating this like a free play. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Delayed give. It's McLean. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Daniels. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Throws quickly. There he got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. They're all over him. Lets it fly on the move. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looks it in. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Makes the grab.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, it's McLean. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. And now on second down for this offense. Quick give. Got enough for the first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Tough run here. It's McLean. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. That delay of game penalty makes second down a little trickier. They need 9. Quick completion to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Out wide left, it's Daniels. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. The fake wants to throw. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Drops back on first down. Under pressure. Right side, it's Reynolds. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. They'll need a bunch on second down. He'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw again. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Finds his target down the middle. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Left side, it's Reynolds. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Sells the run, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Booth. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. And in this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Second and long here. Quick give. It's McClain. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. They'll field this one in tight quarters. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Drives inside. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. It's dropped after taking the hit. Long way to go on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's McClain. Knocked down immediately. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Going to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Right side, it's Reynolds. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Got it. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Now they'll run the draw. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Great job by the defense, staying aware on that play here late in the game with the lead, and the offense needs to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before handing it off on the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled, and they make a nice tackle.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first. Short pass. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the move. And it's in for a touchdown.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. This is a tough spot, and if there is time, Holly will get us up to date on the severity of this injury. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Fires to the middle. Just gets rid of that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Gonna try to get it himself. And he makes it past the first down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Going for the big play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together, but man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.